Hello and welcome back to the Super Swiss. We are currently in a war which we're not entirely sure we want to join. This is the war between Poland, our ally, and Lower Silesia, who are pressing a claim for our ally. So really, at this point, it doesn't matter to us who wins, because whoever wins has Poland and they're our ally. So that works fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to avoid the war, mainly because there's also this army down here which is looking rather dangerous, and they're looking at maybe sieging some of our territory, and we're not really into that. Luckily, our liege's army is over here, and I think that's just about to distract them, so hopefully they do that rather than trying to siege our land, but who knows what the AI is going to do. The AI will do whatever it wants to do, and there's nothing that we can do to stop it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at our court positions. Now, why are we having a look here? Well, as pointed out, some of these positions give us prestige. Ooh, also building construction time. I should 100% have a royal architect in here. Let's buy this person. There we go, 15% more off. Things are going to build even quicker than they were building, and they were already building quickly. There should be something in here that gives us prestige. I think maybe personal champion. There we go. So we get a tiny bit extra prestige. It's not a lot, but we should take it. So let's get a personal champion in here. It can be my cousin and knight, Eginulf. Sure, you can be my personal champion. That gets me a little bit more prestige. Anything else? I think it was Master of the Hunt as well. Yeah, aids when using the hunt activity. That was the one I was suggested to have a look at. And the reason why we might want one of those is so that if we do a hunt, we're likely to get better results, which will get us more prestige. It's just that kind of thing that we should be looking at here. I think the rest of it we can kind of ignore. Okay, well, I think I'm going to unpause. I'm going to set the speed a little higher, unpause, and just let things roll. There we go. I'm just waiting to see what these guys do. No. You're walking through my territory, right? You're not, like, sieging it? Countess Elissa has created Wormsian, a divergent culture of Franconian. Oh, cool. And a call to war? My dear cousin, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the Liberty War. Sure, I accept. I'm now in 2 wars with Poland, neither of which I really want to join. We finished the Mott in Sargon. Is that the... Ah, so we've now finished the castle. Fantastic. So we can now build here as well. And this is going to build extremely quickly. There we go. Right. Let's go speed 5. You're walking through my land. You're sieging my land. No, we'll be having none of that. We will be having absolutely none of that here. I will attack you. There we go. Head over here. It won't even give war score for the war, so I'm happy to like get invested here. Just to be like, hey, get off my territory. Right, attack. They're attacking us well, we're attacking in mountains, but I think these guys will attack into us, which will count as us defending in mountains. Yeah. So this is going to end out well for us, I think. Slow it down. It thinks we're going to destroy. No, it thinks they're going to destroy. Never mind. Well, they've stopped sieging our land, and it looks like my liege is finally starting to come over here. So, it didn't quite have the effect I wanted, but I think our liege is actually going to help us here. Also, we are killing a lot of their troops. Is our liege... That's not our liege, is it? Let me have a look. It is! Aha! Hungary. Well, not my liege, but they're allies of my liege. They might join in on this battle. What's the name? With the babe cradled in her arms, Princess Antoinette looks up at me, head held high and eyes glowing with pride. My love, perhaps we should name her Elodie after your perceptive acquaintance. Who? Who is Elodie? My acquaintance? She must be somebody in my court, I guess? Sure. We'll name the child. Oh, this person. She's dead. Oh. Okay. Who is she? Oh, sure. Whatever. Lovely name. Oh, they decided not to join in the battle, which would be an easy win. Instead, they retreated into my territory to starve to death. of course. That was the correct decision, obviously. Right. We have a niece. Cool. That's fine. You want to, like, siege this land? Opposed to, like, carpet sieging Switzerland? Which just seems, like, foolish to me. There we go. Now our liege is starting to get in here, and my land remains unsieged, which was really our objective in the first place. Did they destroy all of our troops? Oh no, they retreated. Yeah, I'm just going to disband them now. That's fine. My cousin has given birth to a daughter. So we have Kunagrad, another, or Kunigund, another niece. Okay. We finished a couple of buildings. Let's get the next couple. So Hill Forts Plus. We'll upgrade this one to the concentric castle. Go at speed 5. And then look at the speed of these. Wonderful. What about these? Feast, court, hunt. Let's go on the hunt first. Right. Master of the hunt position vacated. Well, that's just like really annoying given that we're in a hunt at this moment. Alright. New master of the hunt. I put in charge you because you're my spy master and I want you to like me. Sure. Right. A moment alone. My lord, a heart. My wife, Princess Antoinette, gestures for me to join her in the chase. As soon as we are hidden in the plain, she turns around and tugs my shirt over my head. Finally, some time alone, my morsel. We can say, oh, Antoinette, we get fresh air and exercise and a huge health boost, and she likes us. Or, we can gain 75 prestige and focused attention. Yeah, I'm going to say, what about the heart? That's fine. No matter the romantic music. Enemies left war. This guy left the war. I'm guessing probably because, like, the previous person died or, like, some alliance became invalidated or something. Right. Cousin was captured. Okay, cool. Returning from the wild. We got 150 prestige. So that was pretty much identical to the previous time we did that, but, whatever. What's my liege doing? Ah, we're chasing them, I see. Let's host an exotic feast. We have a court musician, so that might make things go better as well. That's fine. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Prince Bishop Anselm approaches Antoinette and me to the great table. This is a marvellous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. Yeah, I will take all the compliments. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Feast in awe. After extensive conversation over our meal, Mayor Humbert expresses that he admires how I'm able to expound at length on any topic. Oh, sure. Thank you for the prestige. I really do appreciate it. Duke Walter's dagger has low durability. What happens if we reforge it? What do we get? Prestige per dread. Nah, I'll just pay for it. That's fine. My guests have departed and we gain 210 more prestige. Wonderful. An inspiration? Okay. Euphrosyne has the metalsmith inspiration. She wants to forge a brooch. Now, apparently somewhere in the inspiration you can see, like, yeah, this bit right here, her skill is merely decent. That tells you, like, how good it's likely to be at the end, apparently, I think. I suppose we should sponsor it. Why not? Like, what else are we doing for money? Yeah, that seems fine. Might get us prestige. Also, let's hold court. Right, first one. In tides of trouble. The next petitioner is Prince Bishop Anselm of Sankt Gallen, who has come to my court with 2 guards, dragging a woman between them. Prince Bishop Anselm tells me about an abortive attempt by the prisoner to steal from one of the tithe barns in the Prince Bishopric of Sankt Gallen. Normally this matter would have been resolved locally, my liege, but the thief insisted on her right to appeal to you directly. I look towards the prisoner and gesture for her to proceed. I know it was wrong, lord, but we are starving and Prince Bishop Anselm takes too much from us. Thievery is wrong, but so is extortion, so we can defend the peasantry from church excesses. Alright. We can say, is the church not supposed to feed the poor? So it would gain a building slot, and we'd get pastures. Ooh. Interesting. So that does that improve the holding? We can have a look. Well, it already has pastures, so like, what does it mean? It would gain a bit. Oh wait, no, on this one. Yeah, it has homesteads, so we already have pastures. Yeah, so like, what would that even do? What are you expecting it to do here? Because we should have a look anyway and see what this one does, probably. Or a thief is a thief, the details don't interest me. Let's try this one, because I'm curious. And we can take the opinion hit, because everybody loves us right now. So is that going to add an extra slot there? Is it going to add an extra slot here? Is it going to do nothing? Is it going to downgrade that? Let's find out. Right, out here? Or is it going to do nothing? Ah, it added the building slot. And it downgraded the pastures. That's very weird. That's very weird that that's the way it would handle it. But okay, so we got an extra building slot. I guess that's kind of cool. So it is a permanent upgrade to the holding, technically. My lord, my cousin Magnus speaks up. I propose a cadastral survey of all the counties you own. Improved knowledge and mapping of your land will certainly increase its prosperity. No one knows your lands and woods better than me. Let me help, intervenes my spy master, Duchess Giselle. That's a huge amount of money, or maps are overrated. Alright, I'll spend it. I'm assuming we have to spend money to make money. Duchess Giselle, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to her petition. My liege, Genève is among the greatest houses in Switzerland. Savoyard Council should always be heard by the Prince. Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to sow division and mistrust. You are also, like, literally the only other house that holds any amount of land in Switzerland, but let's see. So you'll always have my ear, so we can change the feudal contract. No. You have a fine collection. No. Such entitlements demand sacrifices in turn. We would get a county off of that one. I don't want the county. Only if the borders are never altered. No. In exchange for greater commitments, of course. Or is it not enough to be a duchess? Yeah, I think we take the 10 opinion hit there. That's fine. Okay. That went pretty well. We've got a permanently upgraded holding out of that. I'll take it. I mean, it's not anything right now, but in the future, that could be anything. Right, so this is now fully upgraded. What are we going to get here? Maybe quarries for building construction time and levy size? Yeah, let's get some more quarries in here. We should basically just make it whatever this one has, but more. Yeah, and make it like a focused holding. A war has been declared on our liege. It's a peasants' war. They have 15,000 troops, because it's not just the peasants. There's also Ostfalen and Nordgal. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. This battle should end that war, though, in theory. So maybe once that's done, we don't need to worry about things. I'll take the +2 domain limit, even though it doesn't matter. We're after the next one. Drinking companion. I'm drinking alone in the tavern when suddenly I see my friend, Duchess Giselle, sit down across from me. I quickly make my way over and we spend the rest of the night drinking together. She really knows how to have a good time. Hey, she's become my friend. Nice. We've lost our court musician. Our liege has won his war. Fantastic. That means nobody is attacking us here. We could, in theory, send our troops over there now, but I'm not going to. Designate a guardian for Benedicta. Okay, what are you doing? You're doing a learning education. Okay. You have incredible learning and you're quick. I think you'll be fine. Yeah, we'll get my brother-in-law to educate you. That's fine. Anything else there? Nope. What's this? Pay homage. Do we have a new liege? No, I guess I've just never paid homage to him. Oh. Alright, well, I'll pay homage to him. I can't give him gifts because I don't have enough gold. How much gold do I need? Okay, well, we'll hold on a second. Probably 250 or something like that. Liege has won their next war. The Order of Calatrava has been established. Nice. Do I have enough now? Yeah, 250. Cool. Pay homage. Servants usher me into Emperor Nadja's a great hall in Prague, where he sits on his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as the scribes record the event. My attendants then follow, presenting my rich gifts to the emperor before the assembled court. Well, that went well. So we got prestige and renown. Great. That's fantastic. So we're moving up there. Inspiration, request for funds. Sure, you can have money. Doesn't bother me. We did go a little bit into the negatives there, but only very briefly. Court poet is gone as well, so we've lost our musician and our poet. Okay, well, let's get these guys back. Where are we? Poet. Well, Arnaud can do that one. And then musician. That can be Sancho. Yeah, that seems fine. And then, yeah, I think we're good. Right. Unpause, let some money come in here. Inspiration, creative freedom. This is ridiculous, Rorgon protests. As the keeper of the prince's personal collection, I have responsibility to ensure the quality of your work. This is the one where we do we want to replace our current whatever position it is. Replace my antiquarian, that's it. I think we just tell them, like, stick to your own duties. That's fine. The faithful prepare for war. Was there not just a... Yeah, there was a jihad for Jerusalem. Oh, you want us to go to Jerusalem? Oh. A papal envoy has reached my court bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Clemens issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic prince, I'm expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. Oh, well, I don't really want to go. I guess I could finance it, but I also really don't want to lose my money. I think I say I will consider joining, and we pledge a little bit later. A courtier scorned. My Archbishop Matthias is livid. Apparently he's been certain that the honor would befall to him and no one else for a position in our court. I can make him my High Almoner. Sure, why not? That seems fine. Whatever. You can do that job. Doesn't bother me. The cadastra completed. My cousin Magnus bows briefly before me and explains with a satisfied smile, "My lord, you might remember that some months ago you invested a large sum of gold into a cadastra of your counties. I personally supervised the matter and would proudly say the job is done. Every held county development progress increased by 35. I mean, that is pretty good, and it got us prestige. You gotta be happy with that at a certain level. Also, we now have 1,000 prestige. Let's go. So, immediately in here, we're going to reform Swiss. By reform, I mean we're going to add in equal inheritance, which will now allow us to enact the equal gender law in 13 years. So each time you add something in, it costs you the prestige, but also costs you a number of years to actually integrate that. So, yeah, let's go with that. Equal inheritance. That's now in here. In 13 years, we can then enact the equal gender law. Wonderful. That doesn't change our succession, does it? No, everything's going to Hartwig right now. That's fine. Hartwig has a guardian. Yes, Magnus. That all seems fine. Cool. How many months till the war? 14. Okay. We can wait a little bit. Flawed Jewel. Distracted by affairs at court, I let news from my metalsmith Euphrosyne be delayed more and more. Now work has completely stalled on my brooch, and it seems I was not entirely to blame. I'm told Euphrosyne spends her funding drinking mead and clowning in the taverns of Bern. Alas, I demand that she is brought before me. So I'd say, see to it that things get back on track and it gains progress. It's lost to progress. I know you're doing your best. It has to be a masterpiece, and soon, or leave this castle at once, wastrel. You get a quarter of our investment back. I think we'll just say we know you're doing your best, because I don't care how quickly it progresses, and I don't want to spend money right now. We're still considering spending money on the Pope. Although I would really love it if it popped up and said, hey, you can ask the Pope for money. Moved by my tribulations, Prince Bishop Anselm has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to alleviate the burden of my duties. However, Anselm's attentions have incurred the wrath of Duchess Giselle. Anselm cannot be trusted. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. Yeah, so I'm going to lose opinion somewhere. I think I just lose the opinion with Anselm. Yeah, I think I just take the 30 opinion. He's going to die any second now. I'm sure. He is infirm, so yeah, we'll take that. And the dread loss is fine. It doesn't bother me. Can you even be... Yeah, you can't be at negative dread, so it doesn't matter. Right, how long till the crusade? 12 months. If we join, it is a significant power, swing. The problem is that they're not going to be able to use their 38,000 troops very well. We'll keep waiting. Keep waiting. I gained a level of fame. Ooh, we are now exalted amongst men. Nice. Are we already a crusader? No, that must have been our father, or grandfather, I guess. Yeah, he was a crusader. Yeah, so I guess we could go off and be in the crusades. My dear cousin, 2 years ago you promised to aid me in the war for Prince Sviatoslav's claim on the Kingdom of Poland, yet so far you have done nothing to support me in this endeavor. What's the point of our alliance if you never even lift a finger to help me? That's a great question, King Eustachi. What if 500 gold? I don't want to send you 500 gold. Are you kidding me? That's so much money. I have to get war contribution? Oh, let me have a look. Let me have a look. I really don't want to. I could get war contribution here. Yeah, I suppose his main problem is that I am all of his troops. But we could walk up there and beat them up. Okay, I will send troops to your aid immediately. That's fine. Right. I mean, I did have my troops get destroyed at one point, which was less than ideal, I'll be honest. So, there we go. Let's head north. Pope, 10 months. That means we kind of want to be looking at this in August before we figure out what we're doing. New forge. A beneficiary approaches me with a frown, burnt eyebrows, and some bent metal. My lord, I mean no disrespect, but this forge of yours, let's just say that if you want the brooch to be at all elegant, you're going to have to invest in a new one. You want 50 gold and a new forge. Okay, sure. Fine. My dear cousin, yeah, sure, I'll send troops to join you. That's fine. I'm already sending troops to your other war. A name to remember. A beneficiary, Euphrosyne, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? Ah, somebody who we could dedicate this to. How about my wife? That seems like a good choice. Yes. We're fine. We've got till August until I decided that we need to worry about that. Have I contributed to this war? I've contributed 100%. Which puts me in 0th place. But I haven't contributed anything to that war. Okay, so I kind of want to head over there and see if I can beat up this army. Let's do that. Inspiration realized. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A beautiful brooch of excellent craftsmanship. It consists of an emerald cabochon, which is adorned with small pieces of emerald. Okay. Gives us prestige and attraction opinion. Nice. Oh, there we go. It's been brought to our attention you have yet to pledge your support for the upcoming crusade. Must I remind you that it is your sacred duty as a Catholic prince to wage war against unbelievers and infidels? I could say it's not my war. Ah, alright, my warriors will be ready to fight. Everyone's like, where are your troops, mate? You haven't sent your troops over. Okay, who am I going to support in this war? With full knowledge that nobody here is likely to get any amount of, like, land out of this. I'm trying to see. So this Let's go for my cousins and see if we can... So probably not a cousin that's currently actively, like, useful. How about Conrad? Conrad is Otto's son. Yeah, we're going to support Conrad. He's also Herculean and quick. Yeah, I support him as my beneficiary. Right. Here, we can ask our head of faith for gold. 100% I will ask my head of faith for gold. Also, this needs repaired. If I reforge it, prestige per month and short reign. Let's reforge that. That's fine. Then in here, I can put on our new Swiss brooch, which will give me more prestige. We go in here. Oh, I wanted to do this actually. Then I can put the rock necklace there. And I never actually put the Duke Walter's regalia out as well. So let's do that. A little extra prestige. Nice. In here. Each day it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by Princess Antoinette, Philip, and Volislava's constant vying to demand the most memorable meal for my overworked cooks. Today it is my wife, Antoinette, who rules. My liege, tonight I'm having the kitchens prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10-bird roast, licking her lips hungrily. Archbishop Matthias sighs disapprovingly. These fleeting pleasures are nothing compared to God's grace. Then say, I can't wait. We get court grandeur. Only the best from my court. The extravagance has gone too far. Or will you never be satisfied? I think we say, will you never be satisfied because we don't want to be, we don't want to be obese. That's our logic here. That would be a bad trait to pick up. 5 months until the Crusade. I need to send my troops into this war and then I can get back around. My dear son, since I've been married off to the vile Duke Hardwin of Carinthia, I think I made that marriage, my days have been filled with nothing but misery. In particular, he is perpetually intoxicated and barely present to himself. Please don't forget about your devoted mother. So I can say, this is outrageous. We can try and sneak her out of the court, and she'll become my friend. Or she'll gain opinion of me, and Duke Hardwin will not like me. I can say, unforgivable. He will become my nemesis. Okay. We can't jeopardize an alliance over this, or please be patient. I guess I will try. He becomes my rival with this one anyway. He could become my nemesis, I suppose. I guess it's renown. I don't really want a nemesis, if I'm honest with you. He's also our ally, isn't he? Yeah. Or my mother, like, only goes to liking me. The renown is nice, though. I'm talking myself into it. The renown is nice. 22% chance it just works. Sure. Let's say unforgivable. I gained a nemesis. The alliance is broken. And, hey, we rescued my mother. Wow, it worked. Okay. I almost can't believe my own eyes when my beloved mother, Princess Jadwiga, is finally led back to my rooms. My plan succeeded. She is finally away from the grasp of that impotent fiend, Duke Hardwin. A gesture for her to join me by the fire. It occurs to me that they are still married. I wonder if there's anything more I could do about that. Or should I content myself with seeing her safe and sound by my side again? I can try and get them divorced, which would be fine. We can do that. Till death do us part, you say. Or tell me all of your woes. We'll get them divorced. Why not? That's fine. Right. And then we'll marry her off to somebody else. Probably not an option, I'm imagining. Yeah, we could just say like, hey, I'm just going to marry you to someone else now. Okay, I'm not going to. That just seems wrong story-wise, but we could. Alright. This seems a little bit dangerous. We do get the defending bonus, though, which is quite nice. If I got a better commander, I do. I could get a flexible leader in here, which will give us even more benefits, because our leader has benefits in the land that we are attacking. Still thinks we're going to win with this army coming in. And in fact, we do. Nice. I have now contributed. much for you to get a white piece? I'm just trying to see like how far away it is. If I seize this down, they might be able to get white piece. How long? 20 days till the crusade? Get on a boat. It's crusading time. Crusade for Jerusalem. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Jerusalem. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, the great army of the Crusaders assembled by Pope Clemens sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. There's a boat. Okay. Well, we're on a boat. Obviously we're gonna lead. We're quite snazzy in our Crusader outfit. We can imprison Cecile Lee von Habsburg. Why? Well, she's been a fornicator. She's also not important to me. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to imprison her then. Right, let's head to the coast of Jerusalem, and then we'll just kind of see how things feel at that point, you know? For a long trip. Spithneth is now the rightful candidate in this crusade. Okay. But my beneficiary is still, like, here. That's fine. Stewardship perk available. Nice. Renewal of patronage. After 5 years, the funds I set aside for my patronage of the natural philosopher Sigismund have run out. I can now choose whether or not to renew my patronage for another 5 years or let him go. What's this do? It gets us development growth. I do like development growth. This gets us the same bonus, or services are no longer required. I will spend the money. I will then get architect, which means that we get even more building construction time down, also building costs down. We could maybe start building in all of our provinces now if we had the money. And then we just let the troops go. I think I won't build until we're finished with the war though. 34, we should be fine. Or maybe I do keep building. Sure, why not? I'll build another one here. We'll build another one here. Nice. Go. It didn't cost us too much either. The map, this is just saying somebody's trying to map our territory. Could mean that we're being killed. Could not mean that. Like, it's just an event we've had a couple of times. We could choose to be more, like, you know, like, I'm going to imprison somebody about it. But, like, there's no real point right now. Especially as we're kind of busy. If we weren't busy, I would probably look at it longer. Right, let's keep going down this line for our dynasty legacies. So chance of inheriting bad congenital traits goes down by 30%. And chance of new bad congenital traits, so ones that just appear out of nowhere, also goes down. That seems great. So it's another one of just making everybody in our family, like, just great in general. And then on the next level, we can actually choose a trait that becomes even more common. So if we really want genius, we can choose a trait, I think. And then life expectancy goes up. I don't think we want life expectancy to go up. Other ones are good. I don't think that one's as good because I don't necessarily think that's a positive. Child of my dynasty. Ah, so this is her child that she's had out of wedlock. Oh no, we don't even know who the father is. Oh, shocking. Right. So what's your plan? What's your plan, guys? We're all landing here. Done. I've landed. 9 months left on the siege. We're already starving, by the way. Can we join this battle? Where is the battle? The Battle of Jaffa. Is that Jaffa? It's Gaza. There we go. So is it the? Yeah, so it's that one right there. Okay. Ah, so it's got the thing above their head, but yeah, the troops are over here. So it's above the holding head. If we go this way, we will probably lose. Why? Who are we attacking? Do I just siege? You really need to not be starving. 15 months left. I think we attack, I think. Soldier for the cross. Our armies stand poised to take part in the crusade for Jerusalem. St. George willing, we will soon rise victorious, the blood of the heathens painting the soil red. We are a Crusader. Nice. I'm still not entirely sure what we're doing here, but let's see. Am I joining a battle? I think I am. I'm in a battle. We're winning. We have won. Nice. Okay. I've also contributed, so we have contribution of 0%. We are a zeroth. Okay. Stay where you are. Whoa. Stay in Jaffa? Sure. 5 months left on the siege. We will siege it. Our troops are starving because we took them all the way from the Baltic to Jerusalem without, you know, stopping for supplies. Was that the smartest move? Probably not. But, you know, what we're doing. Please don't attack me. I'm just a poor, starving army. Please don't attack me. Well, we are winning our battle. That's actually pretty good. My wife is pregnant. Is she not, like, older? She's 39. Okay. So, once again, it's like an older one. My son needs an education. He's currently doing stewardship. I think we have somebody, right? Magnus. He's also educating my other son doing a stewardship education. That seems great. Hey, we won our battle. Does that give us enough to contribute? We are now second in contribution. Nice. Probably not for long, but I'll take it. We're not the dynasty head? Oh, because we've lost troops. Okay, that's fine. When we get our troops back, we'll be dynasty head. Please don't attack me. You're retreating. I love it. Right. 3 months left. Our troops continue to drop like flies. But once we take it, we should have the Liberty War is over. Okay, that's fine. The new Kaiser? Oh, no. With the passing of Kaiser Najd of the Holy Roman Empire, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and nod in acknowledgement. Oh, the things I will accomplish. I don't want it. No, I don't want any of this. Look at all the things I got. I don't want them. It's too many things. Also, our dynasty... our heirs of the wrong dynasty. Okay. That's annoying. We need to nominate a successor for this. I don't know. Can I just destroy the title? You cannot destroy your primary title. Can I give it to someone else? Can I abdicate? Dear. Oh, dear. Right, we'll figure that one out in a minute. I mean, I guess in the meantime, I will just put my son in as my vote, just to get things to go away. You can usurp the anointed kingdom of Romania. I'd rather not. Are we about to be attacked with 48 days left here? People defend me. Defend me, holy warriors. This will all add to my contribution in the war. Nobody else's. Okay, people are just putting themselves in my council. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I would love to finish the siege. A scheme at court? No. We need to get out of here. Scandalous priest. Sure, whatever. Like, go away, event. Right, we've taken the land. We've taken prisoners. We can now stop worrying about that. Our troops will finally start resupplying, hopefully. Let's head here and get them to resupply. Where do we even start? Well, I'm trying to think where we start here. I could just release people. You know, that's an option. Just release parts of the empire. So just be like, hey, Poland, I actually release you. Can I grant independence? There is grant independence. Can I not say, like, you're now independent? I thought you could do that. Oh, there we go, yeah. He's at war with one of your vassals. You're at war. He will no longer be your vassal. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so when I'm not at war, we can do this. Can I order you to just end your war? I think I can. Like, even though we're in it. I thought we could order him to end the war somehow. Maybe you can't order him to end the war if you happen to be in the war. That probably seems like inappropriate stuff to do. Yeah. Okay. With dangerous factions, I don't even want to be in charge. How do we get out of this dangerous fact? Is our crown authorities now dropped to 3 as well, which is annoying, instead of it being at 4 because we now control so much more land. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ransom you for 30 gold. Let's get that done. Okay, we're now resupplying our army. Small positive there. Increasing our personal strength. We have a son named Anno. Okay. Great stats. How long till this ends? Probably not too much longer. It's just sieging that needs to be done. Okay. We'll let ourselves resupply a little bit here. Notable guests have arrived. Okay. Cousins released from prison. Heirs of the wrong dynasty. That's fine. Is our primary heir, so it's saying the Holy Roman Empire will be inherited by somebody not us. A superstitious mind. Last time I saw Count Grosnata, he was surreptitiously getting rid of my yellow hat because yellow is an unlucky color for people of my birth. It's not a yellow hat, it's a crown. The time before, I had to accompany him on a ridiculously long detour to avoid a sleeping black cat. Isn't lucky, he said. I don't even want to remember the time he thought he had lost his lucky amulet. However, as I catch him throwing away half my precious salt just because it had been spilled, I feel my patience wearing thin. I'm just going to say nonsense, and then we're going to move on. Okay. White peace. Wonderful. So now we just need this war to end. I'm going to head to the next one to start sieging. 9 months left. Speed 5. Maghrebi advancements. Somebody wants to be something for me? Go away. You've come at a busy time. There's a scheme at court. Someone's trying to kill my marshal. I don't care. He's not my marshal. He's somebody else's marshal who happens to be in my court right now because I have a title I don't want. Once we find a way to alleviate myself of this title, we will be fine. Right. And carry on. Child of my dynasty. Okay, cool. Betrothal has been fulfilled. Too many pop-ups. And we got 100% of this done. Right. I've noticed that my patriarch has been nervously pacing the room. Matthias, what is the matter? I ask. It is Markward, my liege. He is taken to scaling a pillar in the palace courtyard in the morning and remaining there all day in quiet contemplation. He refuses food and drink, says relatively little when questioned. Aesthetic practices like these aren't heard of, but it's bothering some of your court and asked me to do something about it. I'm going to send him to the Pope. That seems like a plan. Is it a long-term plan? Not really. We are done here. What did we get? I got 1,000 gold for that and a bunch of prestige, and my beneficiary is now Duke Conrad of Ultra-Jourdain. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Cool, that's what we got from the war. St. George has granted King Spyteithnith victory in the Crusade for Jerusalem. After defeating Caliph Mina and his heathen warriors on several occasions, our warriors forced the enemies of the faith to admit their ignominious defeat. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of a pious Catholic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of St. George has been enacted. This is a glorious day for all followers of the cross. St. George is with us. Nice. So, we have now got Jerusalem existing, and we have our our family over here holding some land. It's not bad. Neat. And we got rewarded. And we have 31 court events. That's actually all artifacts, but 31. Okay. Take a step back. Relax. Disband my army. Can I just, like, release everybody? Can I just say, hey, you're independent now? I could. Yeah. I mean, we could make everybody independent. There is a problem with that. The problem with making absolutely everybody independent is that what happens is that, yeah, it would leave this to be the Holy Roman Empire, but people outside are still electors, so they could still vote. Who is an elector? That's probably a good question. Who is an elector to the Holy Roman Empire? The electors are... once I get in here... The electors are Prince Electors. So that would be this group of people. Can I get rid of Prince the Elective? That way we could get rid of all the titles that we don't want, and then have the Holy Roman Empire just be Switzerland, and rename it Switzerland and paint it pink. I mean, that's an option, I guess. How much does it cost to get rid of Prince the Elective? 10,000 prestige. That's quite a lot of prestige. We could do it, though. We could also abdicate, I guess. By abdicate, I mean, like, lose to a faction. And then just surrender. And then that would knock us down. I think. Yeah, that might work. Honestly, I've never tried to get rid of a title like this before. How would you do it? We want to get rid of this title. So I can't destroy it because it's my primary title. Can I give it to someone? Let's say, like, who's second in line? If I go and have a look at the Holy Roman Empire, second in line is this dude. Okay, this dude right here. Can I grant you the Holy Roman Empire? You cannot grant another character your primary title. Okay. So we can't do that. So we can't destroy it. We can't give it away. Huh. I guess they didn't really expect people to be in this situation very often. But the thing is, like, it's not even beneficial to us to be here. We were actually making more money, like, not being the Holy Roman Emperor. We could also embrace being the Holy Roman Emperor for a generation and just not actively try and take it on the next generation, which is an option, and just try and improve Switzerland while we have the land. Like, take it as our responsibility to, to run the empire, but in practice just be running Switzerland. I mean, that is an option. We could do that. That would be fine, because it would just give away our primary title, right? Yeah. It's something to think about. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. I might look up whether there are options somewhere for what we could do. And next time, well, I guess we'll deal with things one way or the other. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.